So AI might be able to manage jobs that deal in facts or hard data. But what if it's asked to improvise? I joined comedian Neil Delamere at a comedy gig to see if robots could actually make us laugh.
This is Alex. Alex is an acronym. It stands for Artificial Language Experiment. It is a robot running artificial intelligence. Start improvising. Step by step.
My name is Frank.
So we've just seen a show involving a robot and two humans. What was your impression of that?
Lots of it was funny. Sometimes it worked, and then sometimes it didn't. And sometimes when it didn't work, it was even funnier.
I can only lead you so far. There is only so much that I can show you.
The human performer would say some things, and then the robot would come out with some sort of random non sequitur.
What have you done with my father? Why did he go to the hospital?
That's a long way from the machine, one, having intent, and two, knowing what they've said is funny. I still think it was very good, but it's a long way from the level of sophistication of watching Billy Connolly at his finest. There was a scene at the end with the two guys on their own and no robot, and I thought that was the funniest bit.
But that speaks volumes, doesn't it? Because it shows that the robot is still not near as funny as the people.
Yeah, also, I mean, they say the comedians are, you know, all a little bit broken, and why would you want to go and talk to 400 strangers in a room? You weren't hugged enough as a child, you also that. So where's the need for a robot to do this?
Yes, it fights. It
Yes! And how does it fight? What is the physical attribute that enables a kangaroo to fight?
And they're constantly getting input from the audience, so they are listening and they're going, okay, that bit's a bit cruel, they like that, I'll emphasise the darkness, or they didn't like something surreal, I'll roll back on that a little bit. So it will be an interactive experience. A robot will stand there and have to take all these things in if they're to be as good a stand-up as human as well.
Do you think that a robot could ever take over your job?
Yeah, probably. If it replaces nearly every other job, mine will be on the list eventually, I think.
If a machine can manage to make us laugh, what else is it capable of? Could machines also interpret the world around us and really create in the same way as humans?
For me, when I walk in here and I look at some of the paintings, I think about what was the story behind the artist and the subject. I was looking at the lady there with the red hair, and she was staring back into my eyes, and it was really quite mesmerising. Like, a robot can't pick up a paintbrush and do what we're seeing here. It doesn't have that experience of those memories and that relationship. And I would be skeptical about whether they can convey that story that you connect with when you stare at that painting. Can a robot do any of these paintings that I'm looking at here? I, right now, would say no.
Machines and robots are going to be part of our future. Some see that as a threat, and others want to embrace a future where robots are more like us, with human characteristics. Patrick Tressay is a London-based artist who works with robots and AI to create portraits of a humankind.
So yeah, so you see these are the robots, so you can have a seat.
Thank you.
And you look in this direction at this robot. And so
I feel like I'm getting a passport picture taken.
So I'm going to put the paper, and then after I wake them up.
So they're just still now,
Yeah,
but when
they're
they start
dead
doing
now.
their thing,
Yeah.
am I going to start freaking out?
No, they're quite cute, you know.
Cute.
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, they're not dangerous or anything.
Can you tell what way they're going to be when they start drawing me?
Oh, I don't know. I never know what they're going to do. I mean, because they don't care about humans, so, you know, sometimes the drawings are not very flattering.
Okay.
Each robot is programmed with different human characteristics.
Oh, they're starting already.
Yeah.
It's very strange. It feels very strange having robots draw me right now. But then once you just sit here and you keep staring back at them, it doesn't feel too bad at all. It actually feels quite nice because there's so many kind of human-like qualities. Staring straight ahead at this robot here in front of me, and he looks up at me, and like it feels like there's this moment of recognition, and he's looking at me and then creating a memory or something, and then swiftly looks down at the paper and then starts working away. And so you feel like they're like beavering away, you know, working like little ants, or I don't know, I'm trying to find the right words to describe them. There he is now again, looking at me. And he's looking away. He's back, sorry. And Patrick used the word cute earlier on, but actually he was totally right, they are really cute. I'm hoping to see something that's gonna be a moment of recognition for me where I looked at it and I go, oh yeah, that's me.
Okay, so it's finished, so you can have a look. It's a surprise because you can't see anything when you're sitting.
When I kind of squint my eyes, I can see myself in that one. I just had such a human response to that experience, giving them like a personality in my head, feeling almost like close to these little creatures when actually they're machines. I really, really like this one here on the left.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
kinda,
most representative.
It's it is me. I think it says that we really want machines to be like us because we're teaching them to do things that we can do. We often fear something that's unknown, so therefore if it looks really like us, then what's there to be afraid of?